kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun run call. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the handoff. The Salk able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's back to throw again on second down. Quick dart to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout by the offense.
On the set.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Caught with room to run. Now here he goes. Goes out the stiff arm. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. 1st down and goal. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. It's a quick grab. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point and the lead down 21-zip. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense looking to start the drive. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He hands it to the back. Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now.
What a big game by this offense. And they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the 44 after that incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's lost. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Catch made on the right side. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Win after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense where you can run the football like this. It just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On the incompletion, sets up a 3rd down and 2. They pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. But the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that short completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. He'd bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like
deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Send the back in motion. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the single back takes the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. With 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And they'll give it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Same tailback, another carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. He sneaks it on 1st down. Second down after that run on the previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll kick the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Following quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick.
To advance on the football.
He breaks free.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's the tight end who grabs it. And he'll be brought down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Offense comes out to start this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
The AT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back He just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tight end goes in motion. Working clock with the ground game. Look out, room to run here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
This touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the two-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
So the touchdown is huge, but now the crucial two-point conversion. Get it to a one-score game. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.